Hi Gemini, welcome to your December 2020 Horoscope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. I just want to say a massive heartfelt welcome. Thank you. Whether you're a new subby, whether you're an old subby, whether you've been with me for a long time, and I know some of you have, it truly does mean the world to me for everything that you've helped Radiant Reality grow into this year. I don't even have words. I'm really quite gobsmacked. So thank you so much. Whether you celebrate, whether you don't, a happy holidays to you. I can't believe it's December already. Like, it's just insane to me. So a happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, happy Christmas, happy Yule. Whatever else at this time is celebrated that I might not know about. I truly hope you have an amazing time. If you don't celebrate the holidays, I just send you a whole bunch of love and virtual hugs from the Rafi. With that said, before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So for your actions and interactions with the world at large, can you believe it is December already, like the end of this year? I mean, I know a lot of people are like, Raph, hell, I'm happy that it's December and that it's over. All right, so let's get into it. For your actions and interactions with the world at large, you've got the Five of Swords. So this month, my dear Geminis, remember your ruler is currently in Sagittarius. And Mercury doesn't do so great in Sagittarius. If I'm completely honest with you, Mercury in Sagittarius can sometimes be, people blowing steam out their ass. Like sometimes it can be a whole bunch of crap. It's not a great time to believe everything that you hear. Now, the Five of Swords is battle, right? It can be a challenge, an issue or a battle that comes up, and because you've got this here in your actions and interactions with the world at large, if you are going to go in for something, if you're going to have an argument or a dispute or whatever over the course of this month, remember your ruler in the sign of Sagittarius, it may present you with information that's not quite accurate. So if somebody comes to you and says, oh, so and so was, oh girl, like somebody was bad mouthing you, or this person said that about you, the chances are it could be hyped up or it could be blown out of proportion. So before you go in for something or someone, just be sure that the information that you're getting is accurate. And the other thing about the Five of Swords, sometimes it can see you having a dispute that you walk away from. It's like, even though you won the argument, you still feel like you lost. And the reason being is because it can take you, sometimes the Five of Swords sees things going overboard or people going overboard with what they say. So, maybe somebody hurts your feelings, but your response or your retaliation is like, for a level 2 problem, or, you go straight in with a flamethrower and burn the building down. Like, this is a time to just measure your responses. All right. For your money and materials, you have the Justice card. You've got this next to the Five of Swords, right? This could be, I'm sorry to say, my dear Geminis, but this could be a dispute that ends up getting quite serious. That's just to read these two as a collective, right? But for your money and materials, the Justice card suggests that this month you're planning to sign something or take something on board. It's not so much that I want to urge against it, because your ruler is now direct. Your ruler is currently I think it's in its sign of fall or detriment. So this would probably, it's not Mercury retrograde energy, and finances don't actually look like they're being challenged, but it's also not the time for you to be signing a long-term commitment when it comes to finances. The chances are, especially if you're buying something, it may be the person that sold it to you has given you wrong information, or maybe they've hyped that information up, or maybe the source of the information that they're giving to you isn't quite where it needed to be. I would just urge on the side of caution this month for anything that you're going to be signing, especially of a financial nature. If this has something to do with work, I would say that on that sort of front, actually, this can work out very well for you. The thing is, I don't see it being long term. So whether this is, you know, whether you work for yourself or you work for somebody else, whatever this influx of extra money or responsibility is, don't count on it lasting any longer than 5 to 6 months. Excuse me. For your health and vitality, so you know, it's holiday season, we all overindulge at this time, but if you are going to overindulge, especially with alcohol or drinking, you know, anything, but this would be a month, just because your Justice card is Libra ruled, so therefore it's your kidneys. This would be a time where, you know, enjoy yourself, absolutely, but don't take it to excess, because you could end up really feeling it later. For those, and then for your home and environment, I would say this is a lot of you gearing up to either move or to, sorry, I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because you guys have had probably as much challenge, I would say, when it comes to the home sector as I would say the Leos and the Aquarians, and they've had some real challenges when it comes to the home. So I'm intrigued to see how this will play out for you guys. For a lot of you, I actually think this is you waiting for a decision on a home. For others of you, I feel like this will be you making the decision that, you know what, I'd like to leave this year behind, so next year I'm going to find a new place. And I feel like you'll be starting to do this in December. It's like a lot of you are just saying, I'm not going to wait, I'm going to start now. For your communications and conversations, you have the Fool card. So there's a lot of laughter, there's a lot of joy, there's a lot of fun, there's a lot of frolics this month, absolutely. Like I said, look at this, there's definitely a new contract coming in for work of some sort. I just don't feel like it's long term. So for some of you, this could be holiday season work. For some of you, this could be a part-time job. For some of you, this could be, you know, if you work for yourself, this could be a short-term based contract. It's there and it's wonderful. I just don't see it lasting for any longer than 5 to 6 months. So just be aware of that. When it comes to your communication, you're getting new information, new inspiration, right? You could be having both, but you're definitely having a lot of fun, a lot of giggles. Like I said, if something comes to you and it niggles you, just take a moment to think about it before you launch into a response or even a retaliation. All right, just because, you know, sometimes with the Fool card, it can literally represent where we are being foolish, and this I kind of feel like relates to that. So if somebody comes to tell you something or whisper in your ear, take it with a pinch of salt. All right, for your love and relations, you have the Three of Pentacles. Love looks strong this month, right? So for those of you that are partnered or in relationships, this could be a time where the relationship is strong. I think that what I will say to you is, with the Three of Pentacles, be open to whatever it is that your partner is telling you. It might be a new direction that they want to go in. It might be a new place that they decide that they want to live in. So it might be a lot of you are choosing to change the environment, you know, off the back of what a partner's wants and needs are. For those of you that are single, if you are planning to study or take any sort of course, which you Geminis are always learning, right? You're literally always gathering new knowledge and information. But if you are planning to study, this pairing looks lovely, because it suggests that if you're meeting somebody, you're going to meet them through an online course, maybe some sort of study that you embark on, maybe some sort of qualification that you decide to take. That is where you will meet somebody. So if you're single, get your butt into school. That's where you're gonna, you know, that's where you're gonna find it. Like, for your first week of the month, you have the Wheel of Fortune, right? So look at this. I would say this: don't let anyone try to rain on your parade this month. Don't let anybody try to dampen your spirits. I think there's so much fun and laughter and joy that can be had this month. Excuse me. I think there's so much of those things that could be had this month, that if you allow somebody to, do you know what I mean? It's like this, whoever this person is, they just kind of enjoy maybe, you know, causing a little bit of hassle or havoc or whatever, you know. So don't let anyone do that for you. There could be good news or good luck coming in this month when it comes to this first week. One thing that I will say to you though, whatever is promised Again, take it with a pinch of salt until it actually materializes. So if this is the promise of new work or the promise of new money or something like that, don't go out and buy a brand new car because so and so said that this is coming in. Wait for it to come first, see what it actually is, and then make your move. All right. Your second week of the month, you have the Star card, which is great. This is beautiful. If you have had any disputes with friends, loved ones, or any challenges in that regard, this could be the week where you start to mend that rift. I'm not going to sit here and say that it will be an easy conversation, because it probably won't. Your heckles look like they're going to be sort of sky high, like, you know, you could be feeling that energy, but this could be a great month for that, especially this second week of the month. You know, this could be a time where you find some real reconciliation. If you are spending money, it looks like this month it will be on some sort of electrical equipment, maybe a new laptop, maybe a new computer, new printer, some sort of hardware that is linked to, you know, to technology, but also linked to your work. So again, you know, if you decide, actually, you know what, I'm going to go out and buy myself a brand new Mac, you know, which is not a small amount of money, let's be honest, off the back of this promise of new work, new contract, etc., just be sure that whatever is coming in, like I said, just wait until once you've got all of the facts and figures and you know what they are in black and white, then you can make your purchases. But until then, probably not. Third week of the month, you have the Hanged Man, and this is right underneath the Fool card. This pairing is telling you whatever big plan you are planning to put into motion, whether that's a big purchase, whether it is, you know, buying a new holiday or whatever. This third week of the month is basically saying not now. Whatever leap of faith or jump, excuse me, that you're planning to take, the chances are that with the Hanged Man close to it, it's kind of saying to you, look before you leap. Look, stop, think before you leap. Like here in the UK, we had this campaign when I was younger about crossing the road for young people. It was stop, look and listen. This would be a week, you know, this third week of the month, stop, look and listen, observe what it is, observe what it isn't, and then make your choice. But no sudden sort of moves or jumps towards something this week. And then you have the Judgment card underneath the Three of Pentacles. So for those of you that are single, again, definitely meeting somebody in that sort of learning environment. And interestingly enough, this may be for some of you somebody that you already know. It doesn't look like it's going to be a new person to you. It looks like somebody that you know, maybe somebody that you knew once upon a time and you end up bumping into them on said course, or, you know, in a learning environment of some sort. Like, and then for those of you that are partnered or in relationships, this could be your partner saying, right, we're going in a different direction. Like this month, your partner is going to take the lead. And if I'm honest with these cards, I would say it would be wise to let them. You know, it might not be easy to relinquish control and, you know, suddenly give your partner free rein. But I think this is a month where if you give over to somebody else, they could really wind up surprising you, and in the best way. For your key to the month. Ooh, okay, and it's jumped out. You have the Seven of Cups, and its message is debauch. So this could be a month, obviously, where you're going to be maybe overindulging a little bit, but also the Seven of Cups often reminds us not to put anything else on the plate. So if you're, you know, like when you're at a buffet and you see everything and it all looks so good and you've got everything piled on already, and then you add that one thing and it just kind of rolls off and falls on the floor. That is the energy of the Seven of Cups. And this month, whether it's financial, whether it's like whatever it is across the board, this is not a month to add anything else to your plate. Enjoy what you have, and you will be able to do so sort of with relative ease. Also, this would not be, and I mean not be, the month at any point to drink and dial. right? We've all been there, we've all done it. I've done it several times and woken up the next morning like, why? You know, where were my friends at this point? Yeah, this would not be a drink and die. You know, when you get drunk and you decide that you're going to give that person a piece of your mind, or you're going to, I don't know, tell them that you know, they're about your undying love for that. I've done it all, trust me, and it is not the one. All right, so if you're feeling like that at any point this month, no, don't do it. Now, when it comes to this year, look for and find the blessings, right? We all know what a crappy year this has been. We all know what challenges it has presented with us. But what are the blessings? What did you learn this year that you never would have without this whole situation? What did you experience or have or welcome into your life this year that you never would have had without the current world situation? Look for the things to be grateful for this month. I think we're all going to be feeling that gratitude so much deeper than we ever have before, you know, especially in the material modern age. I think this year we're finally going to get back to the holiday season, or the spirit of the holiday season that we're supposed to have at this time. With that said, again, thank you so much for everything that you have helped Radiant Reality be this year and grow into. I'm just truly floored, and it really means a lot to me. So happy holidays, happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah, happy Christmas, happy Yule, whatever it is that you celebrate. From my heart to yours, I absolutely love and cherish each and every one of you. Take care. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff, and I will see you soon. Don't forget, your 2021 tarot scopes are up for your sign and also for your life path. Take care, and I'll see you soon.